All right, all right, all right, all right. Another video. What's up, y'all? I've been away for some time. Um, Lord be working on your boy, man. The Lord be working on your boy. Jesus, you are amazing. Who? But yes, um, today I don't really have a specific message. I think I just want to reflect, and I just hope it helps somebody today. Um, how God can really work in your life. I know I do content, to help people, make money online, obviously, and I help you have mindset when it comes to creating, so you're healthy um before you even start getting that, because that's the key to it. It's not really about, all right, yeah, you can have different strategies to help you get from point A to point B, but you already have to. It's not more so about drive. You need your habits create your reality, and what you're doing on a consistent basis is what is perpetuated in your life on a consistent basis. So I want to tell y'all something, man. I've been in a space where, I've been doing a lot of evaluation in my life, learning what it means to accept relationships, be more open, because, I found myself tending to veer off in spaces. If y'all can relate, like I've been in a lot of spaces where, you know, I could get super distant and not allow people to help me I that I really need to. Thinking I could get a lot of stuff done myself, but that is so far from the truth. Um, we need each other in this generation. Until we understand this, we are going to continue to um be in impoverished places, um be in spaces where people are not where they need to be. And I had to just really think to myself, it's like, yo, um before we are even able to be there for one another, I had to learn that. I was like, man, I'm not even being there for myself. What does that look like? What does that even mean? How can I be there for myself if people are consistently, you know, perpetuating their issues and their meditations upon you, like what they're pondering on every day? Like, when people people would like to project their own insecurities or their own, and I'm not shaming nobody. Like, I mean, like, it's just the truth. Like, what be going on is people are perpetuating a certain behavior because they think that if they say this, it's going to make them feel better about themselves inside. And the thing about it is, everything is inside. Everything. Lord willing, God is inside. Holy Spirit, everything. Every single thing is inside us. Every single thing. And I'm not afraid to speak about my faithfulness page. I'll help you make money, but I'm not afraid to. I'm a faith based man. Um, and but I'm not a traditional kind of person at all. Um, and it's been even many seasons where, like, I wasn't huge on church. I wasn't huge on um just being in those spaces because of, you know when you see certain things happen, and you have a consistency, like you're a solution based type of person, you know um you know, a lot of people don't always operate in that fashion. And that's okay. Not saying it's okay in general just to do, but it's just like I accept the reality of where they are, but not saying I accept the behavior that is being perpetuated, or maybe the action in itself. I accept the reality that this is what this is. Even though this has a possibility to change, I have to still accept the now and what's going on. Because if you're just always like, you will be so frustrated if you don't know how to accept. I had this realization last night. I ain't going cap, bro. Had this realization. I was praying and I was just like, bruh, yo, like, so many times we find ourselves in places where we're like, we feeling distant from God, or maybe feeling distant just from our family, feeling distant just in people, just connection with people. Like we're just feeling in this, I would say despair very loosely, but just we're in this spot where it's just kind of like, what is going on? I don't really know. And that's an honest feeling. It's an honest thing. And it's just important that we come to a place where, yo, like, everything we need, everybody is here on this earth to help one another in some shape or form. Whether we want to believe it or not, our gifts are not for us. We are for each other. And if we are for each other, a lot of these things that be happening will not be happening. A lot of it. But the thing about it is, what happens is when we're in a space where we have to be there for one another, it can bring up things of previous behaviors that we have experienced, to the point where we're not even allowing ourselves to even accept those feelings, to the point where we're like, okay, I'm recognizing this is, because a lot of times we just like, oh, we just got to push it off or ignore it. No, you have to accept every single feeling for you to be able to overcome the feeling. And this is why this is important for everything in life. You have to come to acceptance. Acceptance is like one of the hardest things, because I know for me, I had to learn how to accept suffering in some shape or form. Not saying like I'm going through something bad in my life, but like if I'm not in alignment or I'm learning something, I have to accept the process of suffer. Like, suffering doesn't mean like, oh, like I'm down bad or I'm going through this. Any form of growth has some kind of connotation of suffering with it. Because if you're suffering, like it's like when you're going to the gym and you have some resistance, it's some form of suffering on your body. It's some form of pain that's getting you to the next point. Every next point has some kind of pain pressure in some shape or form. And that's on every level. When you're being vulnerable, it is pain that is along with if you want to, like when people be like, I want to be more transparent, more vulnerable. Oh, you are asking for a whole lot of internal things to come up. You better be ready. You better be ready, honey, brother, whatever it is, whatever you want to call yourself. You better be ready. I'm so serious right now. I am so serious. You need to be ready. You need to be in check, bro. You need to be, because if you're not, I'm telling you, man, you're going to find yourself in a consistent state of not knowing who you are. And it's just important. The thing is, why knowing who you are is important is knowing who you are is connected to your purpose, and your purpose is connected to your destiny, and your destiny is connected to your community, because your community is going to benefit based off you following the path of that. That was mad deep. But yeah, I'm glad I got that recorded. But yeah, that's just like your community, the people that's around you, your immediates, the people that are not your immediates, the like people that indirect immediates, and then people that are not even indirect, they're getting affected by the indirect people, because you are doing what you need to do in this world. And the thing is, when you're doing this, a lot of people will put on you like, oh, they will try to perpetuate a certain mindset that is contrary to where you're going or what you're doing. If you know the truth that's being revealed within yourself, don't stand on it. It's so easy for people to sway you. Don't let people just sway you just because you doing what you need to do. Like, the thing is, a lot of people don't realize that they fight their own deliverance in their life because they are not willing to deal with the deliverance process within themselves. Because the thing about it is, transparency and transformation starts inside, but the thing is, it starts dealing with the pain pressure emotionally for us to be able to recognize those things that we need to do to channel that. Like, okay, I'm acting like this because I wasn't getting the father figure in my life, or the mother figure, or XYZ siblings wasn't where it needs to be, or I got bullied, or I used to be called fat in life, you know what I'm saying? Or like, just everything is important. Like, I'm learning for me, like, I'm a victim of growing up with ADHD. I grew up with it. I don't try to claim it because, even though I'm in the acceptance of it is just more so, all right, learning that this is not learning that my brain is not the enemy. How I perceive my brain and how I think about myself is the enemy. A lot of times we don't realize how much we put ourselves in dormant states because we're consistently being in a spot where we're not being where we need to be. We're thinking ourselves out of what is already in our hand. Like, imagine you have $100 million in your hand, but you convinced yourself so much that you're not even worthy of it, that you have it in your hand, but you don't even believe it's there. You don't even see it. You put yourself to a point that you don't even see what's in your hand. It's crazy, bro. But yeah, I'm just talking, man. I didn't want to make this video real long, man. I think, I want to talk about just how God works in my life, man. I just want to reflect and, yeah, man, that's just it, man. How to, bro. Listen, man, I'm not afraid to talk about my faith. I'm here to help all people, all types of people through my content and everything that I do, because I really want to genuinely help people get to the next level. A lot of these people will try to like put up, yeah, man, you can make this amount of this. Listen, I'm not knocking like this. That's what you want to do. But I know this page, I ain't doing that, man. It ain't about that. I don't care how much money I make. I don't care how well I'm doing this stuff. I don't want people to focus on that. I want people to focus on the mindset behind it, not just the skill. Because the thing is, if your mind is transformed, then everything else will follow. Everything else will follow. everything else will be where it needs to be. Because now I'm like, okay, now we can talk about the strategies. Now, like, I could tell you about automation. I could tell you about, was it email marketing, SMS, how to get people newsletters and all that stuff. Like, I can teach you all those tricks and the stuff I know when it comes to that. But the thing is, if you don't get over this first, you have to do that. And that's the first thing you have to do. You have to fluff out the disorganization within yourself and get organized within your body, yourself, your mind, your soul, your spirit. Like, you have to get there first. If you get there first, you be like, well, I need this. As long as you feel like you need something outside of yourself, you're going to continue. You're going to get money. You're not going to be where you need to be. It's not going to be attached to purpose. You have to be locked in, yo. I'm not one of these just money-making pages. Like, listen, making money is definitely essential. It's a tool, a resource for us to do what we need to do. But the thing about it is we have to understand what's already residing within us for us to even be able to, because money's not an issue when you get over this. Money won't be an issue. I get money every day. One of the things to do, I'm going to do a video soon of, I do Walmart Spark. I'm gonna do a video on that when I make money, how I make money with it and stuff like that. For those people, I'm gonna make sure I drop just for that too. I'm gonna drop my reference Walmart link in there in the description below. You can do it through it. I get a compensation, obviously, through it. You don't have to sign up. You can look it up for yourself, sign up. However, but I just wanted to put it out there. So some other endeavors I'm doing. But yeah, money starts becoming easy because I put myself in the mindset of these things. Like even me being in this car, I literally meditated and thought myself to get in this position of this car. Lord bless, because I aligned myself with what I knew I could have. And if I had the mindset in undeserving state, I wouldn't have got this at the pace I got it. And I'm grateful, man. The access is there. You got access. You got access inside yourself, man. That's the key. You have to access inside you. You have to learn acceptance. You have to learn all those things. And it's a process, man. Be okay with process. This world is so microwave everything, doing stuff quick, not actually getting true transformation inside. No, bro. You need to listen. You don't want no microwave success, because microwave success doesn't have any longevity to it at all. It doesn't even smell like longevity. It just smells like doo-doo in your pocket, to be honest. Yes, I said it. Doo-doo in your pocket. Doo-doo in your pocket. It's nasty, disgusting, horrific. Just disgusting. But yeah, man, love y'all. How to, bro. Once again, hit the subscribe, hit the like button, smash that like, hit that subscribe button, please. And we out.